Right, hello everyone, back again for Amiga Monday. I hope you heard the music at that point because I have noticed a couple of times where the music hasn't come through. Um, Something to do with my alerts coming up with sound alerts that weren't working or something like that, which is kind of weird. But yeah, because if I can hear it, you should be able to hear it because I've got a line in doing the music. So what's the last thing I did? Last thing I did was not Amiga Monday. But yeah, it's coming through the PC, so it should be fine. Uh, just trying to remember which way that was, but I do need to change the audio cabling. Because the last thing I did do was made those. Um, right, so speaking of which, I've not got round to looking at the machine yet, mainly for the fact that just been a bit busy. The other thing is I've got a new HDMI splitter, so hopefully when a cat jumps up on it, it shouldn't cause an issue. So we'll see with that one. That's working there. Well, and the cable's not causing an issue. And you need to see just okay. USB videos in, it's there. Don't tell me I'm gonna have an issue with this now. Not having a good week. So on Sunday, for those of you that didn't see, not Sunday, Saturday, the Windows 98 box, not Windows 98 box, the Windows 3 box failed on me. So I need to kind of, after stream today, I need to look at the Mister setup and get that fixed. We've got a 3.1 system, so I can carry on Mados. And now you're seeing this on the screen. This screen here for me is working. So maybe I need to swap. Let me just swap connectors. Just to make sure that that side's working. Okay. Maybe it's the plug. Because the thing is they give me for the power, they give me one of those power to USB things, which I don't necessarily like. I like having plugs to things. But we'll have to see. Let me plug it into my power bank. Maybe that's gonna make it a bit of a difference. That screen's come out. This one hasn't. That's weird. The USB thing works because it does come up with the green lights are on. This USB goes to there. Why are you not? Sometimes I've got to do this. If that's not working. That's weird. Is it because the frame resolution is not correct? Because I know I played around with it for the Windows section. Maybe that's the issue. No, that's fine. Maybe it's a cheap piece of shit and we should go back to my original one. Or maybe something's definitely wrong and I'm having issues. Apologies, everyone. Right, let's plug in the other one. Weirdest thing is this other one that I bought, even though it's kind of the same design, is a lot lighter than the other one. There we go. So that works. Okay, so there's definitely a problem with the new one I bought. How fucking ironic. So this is the new one that I bought. Very similar to the old one. I'll have to have a look at that at some point then. I say wasted, I mean one side works. I wasted about £7 on that. Probably my own fault for not spending a bit more, but they're all similar on there. Okay, so we're back onto the Amiga stuff. Right. So we're on Amiga CD6. Oh, before I start, thank you to Blast2567 for the follow. Right, okay, so I think we're looking at serious stuff. Where were we? We've done workbench. Yeah, we don't done all of workbench. I don't. Oh, we did because Showa was there. Because I do remember Showa. Don't remember looking at Memenville. PD, so that's memory information. Must have been hiding somewhere. We'll start run bar with the new click. I think we're done with this one. Misk. Bartman, which was the bartender thing. Crypt encrypts files, which is something for me is kind of weird because crypting is only really, I'd argue, been a thing mainstream really in the past few years. I know it's been around and people looked into it in the past 10 or so, but the idea of crypting I don't think has been a general public thing. Opus 5 scripts, but I don't need that. Edit keys. Around late 1990, I was trying to find a new program to allow me to edit this system key map files. There were a few that let you put strings on keys, but none that give you total control over all the features of the key maps. So I decided to write my own editor. I mean, how hard could it be? Excuse me. The result is Edit Keys, a key map editing program designed to work under Amiga DOS 1.3 and higher. Edit Keys is written in machine code and compiled using HiSoft's DevPack 3 assembler, although it should not be that difficult to compile under other assemblers. Edit Keys is freely distributable, provided that no...
Amiga_gamer says hello?
I already know what you're trying to do with the ends, but that's really good.
You may have unclaimed PPI. Press 1 if you wish to discuss this with our friendly representatives.
There you go. But yeah, I did like the ends, how they worked really nicely. Speaking of which, one thing is pissing me off at the moment. I'm getting loads and loads of unsolicited calls, mainly from mobile numbers. I know they're unsolicited because sometimes when you pick them up, I did this ages ago, they just go silent. So it's kind of like the automated dialer to check if you're there. And then I think I picked one up one day recently, and it was somebody ringing me about funding for films or something. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's kind of been a bit annoying at the moment. The forward slashes, if I remember rightly, I think it's a pause, but I think you paused it a bit too long. But yeah, it was pretty good. Found really good though. Yeah, definitely did. I have all the numbers silent stuff than people in my contacts. Yeah. Either that or recruiters, but recruiters aren't as much at the moment. It's just more kind of dodgy contacts and things. Yeah, so before I carry on with this as well, since there's a few more of you here, my life has been taken over recently by something else. We've got a work Slack and we talk about you know, games and stuff on there on one of the channels, and somebody mentioned X2, which is the space flight simulator thing that's kind of similar to Elite, the same style of thing anyway. so you can kind of go through job boards and get more craft and that sort of thing. That has taken over my life at the moment. Every spare moment, I am just basically going, I'll put an hour here, I'll put an hour there. So if I tend to not do things as regularly, I do apologise. It's probably because X2 has taken over my life. I have a save from 2016, and I've got onto that one. I've already got. I think when I started it, I had one ore mine, a solar power plant, and I think I had a silicon mine, and I added another ore mine. Recently the new enemies that came in, and it's I'm not going to grab it. I think it's called the Crack or the Cack or something like that. They're kind of very powerful ships, and you first meet them when you hear about the system called President's End. It just gets wiped out by this lot. Well, I'd managed to, but like I said, I managed to get another station going, and I got myself a Boron Dolphin, which is like the carrier class, but it's got much more. I think it's got the maximum amount of cargo space, and I used that to basically max out my energy cells on the 3 mines. So that meant that when my ships went out automated, they didn't have to go out as much, so it would just keep going. I did that, got everything ready, and I was like, right, okay, everything's set now. I don't have to worry about any flashing stations that are acquiring attention. Everything's fine. And then next thing I heard was, attention, one of your stations is being attacked, because the Kaka decided to come in and start like attacking the station. And I'm like, fuck's sake. So I think I ended up buying an M4 craft, and that's the light fighters. I took out most of their scout ships, but I left the M3, which is the heavier fighter, there because there was no way I was going to get rid of it. I tried a couple of times, and so now I've just got one craft there, kind of trying to attack my station, but the shield is so good that it's just like, you know. So hopefully that should be fine now. But yeah, that's my status on X2 at the moment. X3 is wonderful, never finished 2. 1 and 2 are pretty story driven. 3 is just a monster of open world exploration and building. Yeah, I've got one. Well, I've got one. I've got X Gold, which is X Beyond the Frontier, and expansion pack extension. I have X2, and I didn't. Did I get any more? I think I might have got it on my GOG side. I think I did buy some. Let me just check. I have one on Steam side, but not on. So I vaguely remember buying stuff on GOG for X, but I don't remember if I did. You've not logged in for ages. Now we need a security thing. Sorry, it just annoys me sometimes when I'm having to wait for security code stuff. Oh, it's on the email. That's fine. It's on email. Right, what do I have? Where is my games list? The games list actually won't show me. I've just put the word X in, the letter X, sorry, and it's just not showing me anything. Let me just see if I can do this alphabetically. It'll be under simulation. Aha, here we go. So on my GOG account, I've got X Beyond the Frontier, so that's 2 copies. I've got Extension, so that's my 2nd copy. And I've got X Rebirth, X2 The Threat on GOG, X3 Reunion, X3 Terran Warpack. And that's it. So I've got the first 3 then. I know X4's come out recently. I think Rebirth originally wasn't very good, and then they fixed it. If I remember rightly. I think that's how it went. Got retail X3 on Andy. Got yeah. GOG is shite with email TFA. Okay. I have no idea. I'm just. It's on occasion. It's just sometimes it's just a bit like, you know. Rebirth had a lot of bugs. It's amazing. Yeah, I've heard it's a lot better now. Biggest problem is the publisher put Star Force. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I'd heard when I regularly used to read Slashdot, which was the old tech kind of. It still exists, but I don't get the emails anymore. Weirdly, they had stories of how bad Star Force was, especially when you combine it with another DRM, and it would cause things like CD drives to fail, and yeah, there was some real bad stories about that one. Patch 2.5 removed the Star Force and fixed pretty much everything. Yeah, I used to get what they used to send me was emails of like the week, a week of good stories, and that's what I used to get in the early 2000s. And then it stopped after a bit, and it started up for a small amount, and it stopped again. And I'm like, I don't understand why. And I've got them on Twitter now, but I don't read them because with Twitter everything goes too fast. And I kind of preferred the old thing because at least with the email I could just look through the top stories for that week, but you know. And I do remember when the birthdays for I was gonna call it Slashdot, but it's not. It's what's the Linux distribution that I've got? Slackware. They did like Slackware. People thought it was one of those really nice starter Linux distributions. And I still run it today. I've got a file server behind me. At the moment, I need to get not SSH, Samba working properly on it. It does have a it is working, but I'm trying to get it so that I can anonymously go through Windows, like because it's on a local network. Because I don't want to have to keep signing in or make a new password for it. Just want a simple one that I can just go in as a guest or something like that. But I need to read into that, to be honest. But yeah, it's nice to have a proper Linux box again. Right, anyway, what was there? So, edit keys. Key map editing program designed to work under Amiga DOS. Written machine code. Should not be that difficult to compile under other assemblers. Edit keys is freely distributable, provided that no more is charged in a nominal fee for copying and disk media. If you want to use keymap created with edit keys in a PD or commercial package, the only condition I impose is that I receive a. Is it going to be a postcard? Credit somewhere. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I find postcardware kind of weird, but interesting. Right, so there we go. It's a key map editor thing. HD off. Is that light? Noise saver for the A1200 and A4000 IDE HDs. Oh, I read about this last week. Noise saver stops the HD motor for X minutes after the last access. I was a bit confused by that, but okay. LC Demon. Excuse me. Yeah, I've read this before. I think I read this in Amiga Island. So basically, this is parallel port driver, and I think you can kind of program it as well. Simulates an LCD display, so you can test the driver software without buying. Cool. So basically, I think it's one of the like the LCDs you get on GoTex, so you can write your own stuff on it. A big shared libraries guide. This is a list of 467 Amiga shared libraries and which programs do require them. That'd be interesting back in the day. What we got? Got Paladin, Whirlwind, Takeover, Gag Tools, Octaplayer. I'm trying to think of one that I wasn't sure about. Was it a lib or a something? Is it ABS library or something like that? What we got? We've got Size and latest version. Amiga Guide Library, Amos. That's what I was trying to find. Used by FM Synth D110 Ed Demo. Amiga Effects. ASL Library. Gadgets Library is a standard one, I think. Graphics Library by Amiga Technologies. Yeah. So yeah, that would have been useful back in the day. Soft Talk. Oh, is this an actual talkie thing? I think it is, isn't it? I'm sure I installed this. Or did I install this to the Mister? And I think that's why I've read it. I think that's what's happened. This version of the Soft Talk speech synthesizer is released by the author of shareware, may be distributed via any media under provision at no charge made. Workbench say was the best, but they were only licensed to ship with 1.3. Yeah, they kind of disappeared after that. It did slide into 203, but was pulled into 204, which is unfortunate because the only version 2 operating system I have is 210, I think. Yeah, because if I remember rightly, the early versions of 2 didn't play well with certain size hard drives. And it was a bit buggy, I think. So I had to kind of go for 210. Grab the translator library and save tool from any workbench and drop it into a new one. Oh, so you can still use them. Okay, that's good. I'll have to have a look at that later and see if this has got narrator.device, an Amiga driver that performs the speech synthesis. Translator library, which was the one you talked about, Amiga library of routines, to translate ASCII into the form required by the device. So that could be in here already. Might be interpreter, that's a narrator and train. Yeah. And it says here, when Soft Talk is installed on Amiga version 2.1 to 3X systems, which were shipped without any speech software, as Amiga Gamer has already said, those programs that require voice synthesis and were written to work with the original Amiga synthesizer will have that capability. Right, okay, let's have a look and see if we can actually get it running. We've got a demo here. Right, do I don't know if you heard that. So I can change all the kind of different stuff here. No problem, Amiga Gamer. So I can do at the moment it's mode 0, which is natural apparently, but you can do robot and manual. What's the difference between? So I think this one's on. I can increase the pitch. So I can go to 250. So that's a bit higher. Volume, I can go to 64, so I can do 60, so this should be louder. Not as much as louder in my ears, I don't know about yours. Let's push to 64 max volume. No repeats of R, L, W, and Y sounds, but they're called a stammer. Let's put that to 10. And then change this. So they want... Okay. Let's put that to 5. Okay, so it does have a bit of a stammer at the beginning. Slur? It's maybe 50% slur. Sounds a bit better. Speech rate, put that to about 250. That sounds a bit better. Let's put this pitch to 170. Sex age we've got as male adult. We can have female adult, male child, or female child. Let's go with 1. Put that back to 128. Okay. I don't know what random does. It says quaver. That's 150. Okay, so that gives it kind of like a spacey kind of feel to it. Enthusiasm. Put that to 80. Doesn't sound any different. Okay, it's weird. Put the volume here to 10 and see what that does. Right, so that's definitely a lot lower. I'm gonna put this to about 40. But it does have more than one voice. So maybe if I put 2 voices on. Okay, that was weird. Oh yeah, because I've got two of the one female, one male. It's interesting how these two are not, so they're on two different ears, but one of them kind of goes one first and then the other. Kind of strange, but yeah, that's quite fun. But as as Amiga Gamer says, I should be able to. What's he saying? If I put. Let me just go and get Dopus. Just easier for me to move files over that way. And I should be able to get. What do I want? CD2. On this side, I want DH0. So I can open a libs folder. Serious. Commercial. Oh no, it was shareware, wasn't it? Parents. And it was MISC. Softtalk. Libs. So we can copy that over. Oh, translator mode already exists. In that case, we don't really want to change it. Bought that. In that case, what's on this side? Do we have a narrator device? We do. So we still have it then. In that case, what did it say? Was it say or was it talk? I probably do, yeah. I might have already got it installed and forgot about it. But it does say future, it doesn't say now. Checking tools or utilities. Don't see it. Nope. Check something. Unless they remove the program for say possibly. I'm assuming that would have been in C. Yeah, I don't see it in here. Pinch up a workbench 2 disk. Okay, no props. Alright, it was something for me to add for later then. I mean, I can install this, but in fact, I could probably just install it from here, couldn't I? Let's see if I can install it. C6. Actually, it's probably not a good idea for me to install it because it might try and overwrite the the other bits, which is probably not a good idea. You know, the other libraries. So I'd rather not. Right, let's have a look at this one. Spice 3F5. Got two versions. One of them has X0. With this release, University of California will no longer be providing technical support for Spice 3, and no plans have been made for providing support anytime in the future. Some work on Spice 3 will continue, probably the BSIM model 3, perhaps the other. What? Something about GCC compiler. Oh. Next 2 is there. That'll be the next that came out. I don't know what it is though. No idea. Okay, let's have a look at the oh well, hang on, let's look at the readme for this one. Full port of Spice 3F5, all device models and analysis in the 3F5 distribution. An included full simulator has been built, but standalone Nutmeg is not. Nutmeg is Spice without any simulation capabilities. Proc2 mod and multi-deck been included and seem to be a general reasonable output. Capacitor current control is probably something to do with some university electronics course, maybe. I'm assuming. Survivor. Amiga grassroots campaign. Unofficially. Oh, this is the. So this is something for you to print out on a T-shirt. Basically like a I'm assuming like a freeware thing, but it's called Survivor. You've probably seen an image before. Let's do this one first. It does look nice for an image to put on a T-shirt. I'm not quite sure how well it'll look if I transfer it to Windows. Rated with the something Amiga 4000T, ES3000, AD Pro. I think that's Brilliance and Photo Genies, I think. Scan assist by the almighty A1200. Well, that's the IFF. Let's look at the JPEG version. So if you want this on a T-shirt, you want to look at Amiga format CD6, and it's under the shareware directory. Pretty famous Amiga artist is Eric Schwartz. His stuff pops up a lot. I've probably seen it a few times on these CDs, to be fair. And that's the JPEG version. think you did the Race Trace Juggler demo. Is that the one with the hands that like does that and it's bouncing the balls? I think that's the one. Trekkie. Yeah, seeing that. Now, was this the Trek Star Trek guide? Oh, that's a bit small. What size? Give me a second. I'm just trying to find out what size I've got this set at. Press. Screen mode, is it? Yeah, high res, 640 by 256. Okay, it's just a bit big for me. Okay. At least it's not flickering. So we've got classic animated next generation DS9 Voyager or the movie. What do we do? Episode new display. Well, I'm assuming you basically just set up like a database. Yeah, because there's your plot details there. Book, TV, movie. Alright, fair enough. So, probably put pictures in as well. Nice little database for that. Yeah, database. For all your Star Trek episodes. Vark 15. What's this? The Vark Utilities collection, this time on 2 discs, obtained from a PD company at one humongous archive I've downloaded from a BBS or the internet. May possibly be my last Amiga production, as I'm thinking the time is right to sell my Amiga A1200 suite. In my opinion, I do not think I should continue expanding a machine which will either slowly die an agonizing death or be superseded by a superior Amiga machine. So if anybody wants to buy an Amiga 1200 with a whole host of upgrades, you know where to contact me. With a tear in my eye, I should bid you goodbye. So what have you got? Extractions. I don't know, I don't really want to extract it. I'm assuming it's just a set of utilities for the Amiga. Fine. What's we got? We've got text, we've got BFS. Don't know what that's going to be. Word rep, which I'm assuming is probably going to be a plugin or something. Text filter that rearranges the line breaks in a plain ASCII text, preserving the paragraphs or ignoring them. Fair enough. What does this do, word rep? No. Okay, fair enough. What we got in the music section? patchy. It's a modular patch editor for MIDI devices. With Apache itself, you cannot make any patches for your synth. For that, you'll need some Apache plugin modules. Modules available: Roland JV 1080 and a Roland JV 80, and you can get them on Aminet. Controls MIDI port gives you features like MIDI Echo and MIDI Piano window, and that's like a home for the plugin modules. GM Play. Complete collection of general MIDI instruments for use with GM Play. Tone map and drum map files are provided. Samples are in IFF format and been compressed with XPK SQSH. So basically it's a sample collection. GMPM, that's another general MIDI. GM patch editor for the Roland E35 keyboard. MIDI System Explorer demo. So there's a lot of MIDI stuff in this today. So I can skip this now. Archivers. Ooh, there's a virtual floppy. What's this? Can something disk a simulation on a DMS archives. So I'm assuming you put a DMS archive in it, it'll kind of open it up possibly. No, I'd have to play around with that to see how that works. A V backup. Some years ago, I bought the video backup system, short VBS, developed by the German company Rossmoller. With a simple hardware and special software, the system made it possible to store computer data with a normal VCR on a normal videotape. Speed of this VBS around about 800 kilobytes a minute. The capacity of a visit tape about 200 megabytes on a 4-hour tape. It's not very high, but it's still better than making backups on floppy disks, especially because it's not necessary to sit near the computer all the time to change your disk. And about a videotape, even a good one is much cheaper than the equivalent amount of disks. Oh, so he's using the video tape as a backup. That's interesting. I'm sure I've seen someone try to do that before. Can't think of who. Was it Dan Wood or was it Tech Tangents? It's kind of a weird way of doing it, but it seems to work. Make SFX is a symbol creator for the self-extracting archive. It's very simple. Amiga does script that generates an assembly language file of a self-extracting archive and assembles it into a real program, which should be compressed with a packer. Example: Exploder 4, Stonecracker, Crunch Menu, etc. Main points about packing like this: if you need an SFX archive in the first place, remember that passing archives to people is much better to use LHA or LZX, but they're quite big. The unpacking is very fast. Goes the maximum speed possible, limited only by hardware. Extractor, which is going to be another GUI for use with LZX, LHA, all these ones, zips as well, DMS. Oh, cool. Unarchive and create new archives. Test new. Oh, cool. So it does do DMS. That could make things a bit easier than having to put stuff in disk files. I mean, there's probably something for it already, but I'll install this actually. Could be useful. System. You wouldn't use any of them. Okay. I bought that. I thought it might be useful. Everyone uses Z-master and XFD master based on libraries now. Work with front end when you want. Okay, I'll have a look into that at some point then. What we got? Unzip 15C. Amiga port of Alan G. Weber's Unzip for Unix. Supports RLE, Huffman, and LZW compression. Doesn't support the proprietary compression modes of Stuffit Deluxe. So this section's got a load of archive. Well, it does say archivers, but we've got LTL 111. GUI to repack LHA into LZX. Fine. Okay, so the archive is done. Graphics cards. It's a bit of software for those, I'm assuming. Cybershare. Fast picture viewer, including slideshow presentations for all OS X Amigas. Supports a load of stuff. Fair enough. Let's see if we can open it. I was looking for gallery. So when we looked at this before, we actually saw the colour. But because of it's been a demo, it's kind of changed it all, so you can't actually see the yeah, better in colour. Shareware registration 30 Deutschmarks or 25 US dollars. With the old with the photo album puts it to 50 Deutschmarks. Which philosopher uses these now? Right, Brill. I've got them up as tabs. Thanks very much, Amiga Gamer. Try and get them sorted in the next couple of Amiga Mondays, just in case I forget. Cyber TV player. Fast True Color animation player for cyber graphics. That's all right. Let's demo sequence 2. Shareware, graphics cards, TV player, sequence 2. The nose thing. Okay. XCD, I think, is used to be paid, but released the key file for free. Ah, that's good. As a source for building libs was released, third parties have added new compressors like 7-zip on Aminet. Both work with programs like Virus said for decompressing files. Cool, excellent. Cyber WB. External video driver for the Macintosh emulator Shapeshifter. I do need to look at Shapeshifter at some point. It's going to take... Yeah, I did say I was going to put it on at some point. That'll take a bit of time to set up, I think. Because it would be nice to see that working on here, especially with an 030. And AGS, excuse me, AGS applications. Oh, that'd be the photo album for the... Also used for building WHD load installs from original discs. Ooh. That could be useful. EGS is a true color user interface extension for the Amiga in conjunction with graphics boards. Without graphics boards, it's still possible to use EGS, the PD version if it's available. True color displaying has then to be reduced and dithered to the Amiga displaying capabilities. Using EGS without a compatible graphic board is not useful because you should use use my programs for AGA CyberGraphics Amigas. What? Using EGS without a compatible graphic board is not useful because you should better use my programs. Okay. Networking. What we got in here? HTML related. Oh, we got a web designer. Let's look at this first. DAG to the HTML. Rex does Amiga guide. Okay. To HTML 1.9. Okay, now. I'm assuming that's the actual version of the program, not the HTML version. To be fair, it does sound a bit, because like Amiga Guide feels very much like a kind of early internet page type thing with links and buttons and stuff. But I don't know how well it works under the hood. Web design 1.2K. What we got? We got auto template on, auto. Can I turn it off? Yeah. I think I'm on 640 by 256. So this has cost you 25 quid. I did play with this at Amiga Island, and I think I remembered it was kind of okay, but it wasn't. So I can put. Yeah, so I can put the tags in there. And I can probably. I don't think we've got divs at this point. Got tables because table-based design was a big thing back then. Image map is old, and I have used that recently. What input types have we got? Text checkbox, radio submit, hidden, reset. What's L text? In fact, we should be able to. Oh, so I thought it was going to give you fonts and stuff because you could change them, and I thought it was a font tag that I'm sure we used to be able to use. But the problem is you can't actually. There's no previews. Gopher. I've heard of it, but no, not really seen it. Some of you might take you back, but for me, I knew of it, but just not. Ah, here we go. Font size. So if, can I select this? Okay, so yeah, you could do that. Round disk for now. Call it this. There you go. That was the P with the big tag on, and actually centered the line text in there. Oh, old school. I mean, I say old school. There's a lot of it's still around, like P tags and stuff, but the font tags have gone definitely. Right, web plug. Since we now use CSS instead. Version 1.1 of a HTML editor. Nice movie interface, built-in editor. Can send a current document to any browser. A mosaic. Supporting new browsers is just a matter of creating an external library for it. Supports most HTML tags, including some HTML3 and Netscape tags such as center, font. That's it. I knew there was a tag for font. Tables. I didn't know it was a Netscape tag. I just remember using it. Okay, can I run it? Oh, okay. Need to have that gadget in. So that's a no. Would be good to see that running, but never mind. Okay, mail related. Got butterfly. It's text file gadget. A mail. So these are all the email programs. Yam. Yet another mail, possibly. Yet another mailer. Yep, thought so. See if I can open it. Loves the text field gadget there. And mail demon. Yeah, so you got mail list as well. Miami is the internet thing, so I've already got a Miami version here. You'll have seen me play with the internet through that, and it's kind of like 30 minutes and then it kicks you off unless you register it. The miss section got a tips. Still no program available for the Amiga to play backgammon over the net, but you can still play it. Click the backgammon icon and you'll connect via telnet to the backgammon server. Extensive help online, so please read about it there. Oh, okay. I don't think this is gonna... I open it anyway. Yeah. Does not know what telnet is. Next view. Small utility which allows to view index file of Aminet, just like Amiga guide documents. All required conversions are done in real time, so you shouldn't need to make any conversions. Suppose that's a quick way of finding out what's on Aminet quite quickly. News. Complete rewrite of the code. So some sort of news reader or finder, I'm assuming. See if it'll load. I'm going to open socket because it's waiting for the internet. There's no point anyway, because it's probably not going to be able to find what it needs to do because it's too old. News group, editor, speak freely. What's this? Cross-platform internet chat for Unix, PC, Amiga beta version. Newcastle.edu.au. Assuming that'll be America. Internet chat tool. GUI version exists for Windows machines and CLI version exists for Unix. This Amiga version is a port of the Unix version. So I'm assuming it's pretty much like internet chat like we used to have AIM and MSN and AIM was America Online, I think it was. What was the other one? ICQ was the other one. ISE is older than that. Web standard. Yeah, I think people still use that now. I think Twitch had used IRC for a while. Okay, non-internet pronet. Network system. Low-cost network system follow-up to PartNet changes include... Okay, so that's... it's hardware-based. NetPass. It's a Rex file. Chat program. LCID. Caller ID the easy way. Small program which enables you to make use of the caller ID function built into your modem. Your modem supports this function and is properly set up. LCID will notify you of any incoming calls directly on your screen. Also pops up with a from most public screen, so there's no need to flip screens to see who's calling. Okay. Twitch still use IRC. That's how I'm talking. Oh, okay. Never used browser chat. There was a program that I had on my phone that allowed me to sort of watch something on the, TV screen, and it's called something like MIRC, and it used to work a couple of years ago, and it stopped working now. I will stick it in Discord which one it was. And that was good, and it stopped working. And then I think Twitch is updated now, so you can sort of on the app side you can have audio only. I think it is, which I kind of used instead. But if I can use something like that, I'll definitely try and use it. Web-related HL converts. Up at the guide. HL converts a little utility which you can add hot list bookmarks from various browsers to your favorite browser's hot list. Wrote it because I'm using Netscape a lot with school, and when I've been browsing for a while, I usually end up with a large amount of new addresses in my hot list, which I got tired of adding them by hand to iBrowse. Yeah, not a bad idea. Tested using a 1200 with no 3 at 50 megahertz, 540 megabyte hard drive, 6 mega RAM, and Kickstart 3. How much would it cost for this? Send it together with 60 Scroller, is that? Not sure what DKR is. 10 US dollars or 20 Deutschmarks. In an enclosed envelope, you will see your... So we used to send money in an envelope back in the day. I don't think we did that for long, because obviously people used to, steal it, but... use the official app to Chromecast to your TV and use ISE to chat. Doesn't make much difference to general chat, but for channel management, moderation is amazing. Very easy to search by user or through posts, set up triggers, etc. Yeah, postal orders is the other one. Yeah, I'm sure some people did send money through post, but probably not all the time. TCPDL is fast download of HTTP used for offline reading, program and source. Written in SAS C. Program to download files from HTTP host. Files to be downloaded is listed in a file called TCP DL. Oh, so that's the folder. There are an example coming up with this package. HTTP proxies. Caching proxies supporting the HTTP protocol. Usage with Miami or other protocols. Caching proxy that has several basic functions in the features section. Caches all visited URLs. Expires and deletes cache files after a given timeout. So it's basically just for you to go back to the site and not have to wait ages for it to load up. And then you can remove the cache and get a fresh version, I think. Right, so that's networking done. Animation. We've got Bush, Pilot, and Qt. Oh, I think we saw this last week. I think that's the one with the yeah, scenery animator flyabout. I remember seeing that. We had a quick look at that one. Qt. Oh, I see. So this is the player for. So I can go parent, Bush Pilot, and try and do that. Not a quick time file. Okay, fine. Okay, fair enough. Programming what we got in here. Aros, which is, I think it's the Aros is the it's a CVS server. Okay. It's the operating system that's the open source one, I think it is. Installer 43.3, I've already got that. That helps you install recently done programs. MCC icon, I think that's to do with MUI. That's under the MUI thing. So these will be the libraries, I'm assuming. This is a 3D library OpenGL based for the Amiga. Misa 3D graphics library. Now that's given some memories. I do vaguely remember something about Misa. API very similar to that of OpenGL to the extent that Misa utilizes the OpenGL command. Yeah, fair enough, so it's a library for that. Python. Object-oriented GUI creation system. Makes it much easier to create good-looking graphical user interfaces than GAD tools. think I played with this as well. It's a bit upsetting that Silicon Graphics died, but OpenGL did not. Yeah. Gadgets. On. Oh, this is just showing you, isn't it? So this is a demo just to show you what all the different things can do. So these are all the button groups. App window. Application window. Drop icons into the window or into the... okay. Menus. So that's basically that. And then we've got MIUI Rect, which I think is to do with... yeah, more MCC stuff. Right, what we got left? Did I miss the music section? No, I didn't. Okay. Next workbench. So yeah, let's get through this folder. BFS we've done. Done workbench. Oh, it's because I've changed the layout, isn't it? So 3D. Cinema 4D objects, that's 3D program. Don't think it'll give us anything. Yeah, it'll be the object files, so that's a waste of time. Dust. Oh, it's taking ages to load. Oh, it's not loaded. Oh, hang on a minute. No. Don't know about that one. Imagine attributes, objects, archive, objects, vertex demo. No, it's nothing there. Textures and maps, don't need to look at that. Archive as we've done, CD-ROM. These will be just libraries, I think. Yeah. Graphics we've done. Right, so that section's done now. So next week when we come back to this, we've got the commercial section. Artifact, high salt website. So I don't know what that is. Planato, who now own. I don't know if they owned it then. This would have been 96, wouldn't it? So that's something we can look at. It's got a version of P-Paint in there. Even though you can get a recent version, I think if you've got things like Amiga, what's the CD called? Where it's got all the Is it not Amiga Future? It's something else. Anyway, we'll look at this next week. So let's reboot and then start with the game. So we're pushed into 1.5 hours. Amiga Forever, that was it, thank you. It was late 96 and I pulled the rights to the Kickstart. Yeah, because I think the CD is 96. Right, I'm just rebooting so that I can get this started. Debatable if the underwrites as Hyperion just beat them in call. Is that recently? Is Hyperion working on the spend your money on 3.2 instead? Which reminds me, I still need to upgrade this to 3.2.2, I think it's come out recently. And I need to remind myself to... Do I have it, actually? Was I clever enough to put it on? Because I know Amiga Gamer has given me the... Give me a sec. Yeah, I do. I need to sort that out. That was beat last month. Because I want to see whether... Right, I'll do it next week then. So Amiga gave me there was on the original discs for 3.2 there was this kind of Easter egg, and I've been meaning to come back to it and never got around to it, so I'm gonna do that next week. Go straight to the hotfix. Okay, so I've 3, 2, 1, so I just need to go 3, 2, 2, 1. Right, okay. I will sort that out next week then. Because I'm not doing anything this weekend. Okay, so things to remember for me to do. Try and get the hotfix sorted and do that Easter egg thing. Even though Amiga Gamer told me about it a couple of years ago, I've been meaning to get back to it and never got around to it. So, okay, so let's insert Wasted Dreams. It's working okay at 3, 2, 1, and you have a 3 to roll. Yeah. Oh, so don't bother going for the upgrade. Is that what you're saying? Because 3, 2, 1's not been an issue with me for a while. I think we discussed this the other week. I think you said. You asked me if I had the 3.2 ROMs, and I said I did. I think you said it's fine, just install. As in, you don't need to upgrade hardware-wise, just kind of upgrade to the next section. I think that's what we said. It was a couple of weeks ago, I think we spoke about this. So I don't think you were in last week. Unless I'm wrong. But feel free to correct me. Right. Wasted dreams. And it'll work, but you'll also chip RAM because stuff keep changing. Okay. So it's probably best to keep where I am then, really, I think.
It all began over 2 years ago.
Uses ROM version 4711 to check your ROM on early access.
The Earth had become overpopulated with poverty and misery on every corner.
Right, I will do that after we finish with this. I can have a look. Right. Excuse me, since you know that I've managed to get past the part that I needed to. So, if you remember, I've now had to go round. There was in that area with the lightning floor thing, but what I did was I've made a playlist for all the Wasted Dreams games that I've done, and when I was looking back at one, what I've done is, the problem with the lightning thing is, I think if you leave it or if you come back into it, the timing goes off, so you can't actually go anywhere. And I think what I did was I went back to a previous save and just did as much as I could. And then I've managed to kind of work out how to get out of it, so that's good. I've now got a gun. Let's see if I can get myself healed up without being shot.
What a relief, my
Fucking shift. I think I know to go back through here, but I suppose what I could do is I can wander out and not stop. Doing slightly better than last week. I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get in, heal up, and then come straight back out again. And then save. Might be the better idea.
what a relief.
Oof, right. Save it at here. It's technically the same place, so I don't really mind kind of overriding that one. Okay. Right, that's one of you now. Got you.
No time to dig through the terminal. I've got to act fast before somebody recognizes me.
Right. And now I can use this again to save it. I think I was quite
Rotten
lucky.
relief, my shield has completely recovered.
Okay. So, where am I going next?
What now? All the doors are closed. This is getting pretty annoying. You've got to have a key for everything.
Right, yeah, of course. Alright, come on, no.
What now?
Right, so I don't think we're gonna get anywhere over here. Oh, unless I need to go back to the other area with the get down to the right here, and further down this way. Oh, there's nothing down here anyway. Fair enough. Well, at least I cleaned out that area then. Maybe I need to go back to the cave. Right, I'll save it as 13A.
A sample will be enough. There's no point in carrying a bunch of worthless minerals around. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm not playing with it anymore.
The only place to really go is back into the center bit, but I'm not quite sure why. Unless it's something silly like when I shoot a door. But that just makes no sense anyway. Yeah.
What a... This is getting pretty annoying.
Right, stuck again then. And for those of you that are not sure, I'm not even halfway through the game yet. According to the lone player, it's about 2 hours worth of game. For fuck's sake, YouTube is just hitting me with loads of ads. So apparently I'm about halfway now, I think. So I goes back to grab a gun, which I've done. Goes past the cave. Okay, it goes into the area where the aliens zap in, but I think I've been there before. Goes and unblocks the entrance, which is what I did. So I've used the bomb before he did. Then he does the sewer mission, which is something I've already done. Because I had to make a map on that. So I'm actually over halfway then. Grabs the ID card, I've got that. Hand lamp. Okay, so according to this, And then I gotta go shoot a random person. You see, this is what I mean about the narrative of this game. It just makes no sense. Maybe it's just one of those games that I've got to play more than once to kind of get it, but it just... Speak to this guy. Oh.
It's a locker card. Finally, something I can use.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Maybe I should return later to see what's inside, but now I have more important things to do.
Fine. How was I supposed to know this guy had a locker card?
There might be something useful inside. I just have to find a way to open it. This is it. Let's see what's inside.
Here we go.
ID card. That's something I can use. This hand lamp may also help.
Okay.
Nothing else here. Ammo boxes. I'll take a few.
Alright, so the walker also said use this for some reason.
Welcome to the cleanup.
Let's see. Here it is.
Starting cell. Now you can say you are truly clean.
Okay. I like how nobody questions the fact you shot other people.
Doesn't work. I should try something else.
Of course it doesn't.
Access granted.
There we go. Okay, let's save at this point.
Contamination level too high. Doors cannot be opened.
What is going on?
Oh. You have to be quick. Is that the issue?
Welcome to the clean.
Let's... Here it is.
Starting cell. Now you can say you are true.
There we go.
He looks dead. I don't see any life signs. What is this? Who are you? Well, I'm just browsing around. I don't know how you got in here, but I'm calling security. No, wait, Security? Security? Oh no.
If you fucking ass. What the fuck? Okay. Oops, wrong load. So we need to go and clean ourselves again.
Welcome to the
Let's see. Here it is.
starting cell code. Now you can say you are truly.
Right, that guy is probably gonna see who we are. So I'm wondering whether it's an idea to be stealthy.
He looks dead.
So let me save here. Can I sneak around somewhere?
What is this? Well, I don't know how you... No, wait, security! Oh.
Maybe I should just shoot him first. Straight away. They go behind him?
What is... Well, I don't know... No, wait, security! Oh no.
Wonder whether maybe I need to find something to, like a lab coat or something like that. Oh, what? Got a lamp. That's about it.
Let's see what's going on here.
Terminal activated. Dr. Albert Foe is on desk 2. Delta Square is...
What is this? What is this nonsense?
Inner part cross-section.
What kind of terminal is this? All nonsense. I can already tell it won't be of any use. There is no point. He looks dead.
No point in shooting him.
What's this? Something is written here. Medicine hand scanner. I don't know how to use this, but how hard can it be? Look, something has dropped from him. Ah! A door card. A syringe. It's not loaded.
He's trying to shoot each other. Fine, kill yourself. I don't mind. So that was a bit of luck. I just wanted to say something to him, and then I kind of accidentally shot him. So maybe
Let's
just
see
do this
what's going
again.
on.
Terminal activated. Delta Square
What is
in a pub.
what kind of term?
And then go to him.
Look, some
Come on, come down.
What's this? Something I don't.
Syringe over here.
A syringe. Although this data doesn't tell me anything, looking at these pictures, I can deduce that it involves experimenting on aliens. Ah, now I understand what the boxes outside are for. No wonder the aliens attacked me as soon as they saw me. Harawi's story is coming together, but I still don't understand how most of us didn't know anything about this. Looking at these pictures, my conscience tells me I should help these poor guys. This one seems
So maybe what I can do is I can come out, go back in again. Since lower on health.
what a relief.
Welcome.
Let's see. Here it is.
Starting cell. Now you can say you are.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Where did I load from? Oh, where did I save? Oh, fuck now.
Let's see what.
Terminal
Right,
active.
sorry about
Delta
this.
square
What?
inner part cross section.
What kind of? What is? Well, I don't know. No. Secure. Oh. Look. Ah. A door. Closed. Ah.
Access granted.
Let's find out what I can do on this terminal.
Please insert your ID. You are not allowed to enter. Please leave this room.
Stupid protections. Let's
Please insert your ID.
find out.
Please insert your ID.
What other idea have I got?
You are not allowed to.
Stupid. Another.
Contaminate.
What is?
Welcome to the
Here it is.
starting cell. Now you can say you are truly clear.
Oh, you're not calling the. Oh, yes, well. Okay, I can't shoot. Oh, I can't shoot you. You can shoot me. Piss off. Oh, for fuck's sake. How the fuck? So I shoot him and then suddenly everybody else comes out. How is that possible? Time for me to go more. Thanks for the stream, Nankers. No problem, the big gamer. Thanks for popping in. I should be back tomorrow with Mados. Although I need to check what's with the 486. And then get the Mr. ready as a backup.
Ooh, I feel great.
Welcome to the clean.
Let's see. Here it is.
Starting. Now you can say you.
The amount of times I've got to go backwards and forwards just to bloody re-energize myself is getting We're on 2:31. Right, I can do another 15 minutes of this. Hopefully by the time I come back and take the others out, I should have enough to... But again, we've made a bit of progression, so it's not the end of the world. I'm fairly certain there's a recharge back at the
What
other
a
plane
relief, my
spots. I can't remember if there is. I mean, I know there's at least one definitely there. So I'm going to walk back and save. Save here.
Welcome to the
Let's see. Here it is.
starting set. Now you can say you are true.
Look. Ah!
Got you. Got you. Finally.
He looks dead. Let's see what's going on.
Let's go through this again.
Terminal active. Bells
What is this?
in a part.
What kind of terminal?
Right, now I can save. Right.
What's this? Something is written here. Medicine hand scanner. I don't know how to use this, but how...
Finally.
Although this data doesn't tell me anything. Ah, now I... Harawi's story is coming together. Looking at these pictures... This one...
Oh. We best not standing in there.
Let's try this one. Maybe it's more useful.
Terminal activated. Dr. Robert Chang is on desk 3. Enzyme structure. Codename Amiga A3 tells.
It's that weird data again. I suppose they mean something to these doctors.
Self heal loop again.
What a rel- I'll take some ammo.
Welcome to the
Here it is.
starting cell code. Now you can say you are true.
Right, so that thing's disappeared. Hello there, Stork.
this. They've constructed hibernation boxes too. It seems that this is becoming a massive alien hunt.
Yeah, I can switch to a different. There you go. Oop, that's not correct. Really?
It looks like this terminal operates the alien hibernation boxes. If I understand correctly, from here I can control the next room. Let's look at the menu. Lift the box and open the floor. According to these readings, this whole complex is built just for alien research. They have been doing it for quite some time now, according to the amount of data.
This is an adventure game. Yeah, it's kind of, it's similar to the idea of flashback. It's responsive. I find the combat a bit too clunky, and the narrative design is awful. Mainly for the fact that things I've done here to progress did not feel like I should have done it.
Nothing. This is not for that card. This one should open. I don't know if this only happens to me, but these cards keep getting stuck. But at least the door is open.
What is this? Get lost.
Could I increase my mic? My mic should be perfectly fine. It's on the highest end. Could be that I'm away from the microphone a bit. I'll lean forward a bit for you. But yeah, this is an adventure game, but it's more kind of more in the vein of flashback. But I'd say narratively it's not well, and the combat's a bit off. You can do 2 players simultaneous, so I wonder whether that would make it a bit different. It's pretty, and it works fairly well. It's just, yeah. Killed all those.
Look at this. It looks like this. If I understand, let's look. This one. I don't know if this.
What is this?
He's got something in his hand. It's his ID card. This table is obviously used for preserving and making different sorts of serums and similar research. Let's see what's in here. Passamin, Altropin, Trimin, Glumin. These names mean nothing to me. I won't take anything before I know what each one is for. These names mean nothing to me.
I know you're serious at the time you mix at 100%. But I normally have problems. I have to go to 100% volume on PCT. I don't know what it is. Trust me, my microphone's hitting in the yellow bit, so that tells me that mine's a good level. And the microphone bit is also kind of 90% sort of pushing on that end. I'm trying not to do it too much, because otherwise if it goes in the red too much it clips. And then obviously this, when it gets saved for YouTube, it's going to clip there as well.
It's open, but too dark to see anything inside. I can just make out some corridors down there. It's too deep for me to jump in, and on second thoughts, maybe there is no way out down there, and if someone shuts this, I'd be in trouble. No, I won't go in there.
Okay, so I can't go in there. What do we do next?
Hibernation boxes.
Nothing.
Hibernation boxes. Hibernation box.
What year is this from? I'll put it on. Let me just let you know. I think it's 1999. Yeah, apparently published 1999. I'll put it on there. There you go. Oh wait, I've got a hand scanner.
These names mean nothing to me. I won't take anything.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty late for an Amiga. At least commercially.
According to these readings, this whole complex, they have been doing it for quite some time now, according to the amount of data. No use watching. No use watching. There is no. Let me try this scanner. Now, let's see how complicated this is. Turn it on, and... Well, that was easy. Just put it above someone and it works. According to this, he is not dead at all. It even says that to get him back into full consciousness, a small dose of trimin is needed.
It's 2 player simultaneous, so it'll be interesting to see how it works. I imagine the combat will be a bit easier. Right.
Here it is, the trimin. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if this'll work. Hi, is everything all right now? Hey, wait! He left. I can't blame him. Who knows what he has gone through here?
One go. Got a feeling this guy is going to be okay as well.
Same thing here. He is alive. Now I just have to find that trimin. I'll take more of these. I hope I'll have more luck with this one. Don't be afraid, I can help you. As you can see, I'm not one of them. How did you get here?
They attacked and captured us when we were in the woods.
I see.
Where are the others? Urju, Trahu.
I found just one other, but as soon as he regained consciousness, he teleported himself. He was really afraid.
Will you let me go too?
Of course, you can leave when you want to.
I'd like to go now.
Can you at least answer some questions?
You're not like the others, are you? I'd still rather go now.
Okay, I understand. You can go.
Am I leaving?
Okay, go. You're free.
You really are different. Here, take this bracelet.
He's gone. Well, I'm none the wiser, but I understood him completely. If I was captured by an alien race, I wouldn't trust them either.
What's the bracelet?
I can jump. It's too deep for me to jump in. And on second thoughts, maybe there is no way out down there. No. Looking at these pictures, you guessed.
Access granted.
Is it easy to get lost? It's... There are some areas. There was a sewer area that I had to map out. Otherwise, that got quite confusing. I don't think you were here when I first started this. Let me just send you the playlist. If you're interested. Most of the areas you can get through, no problem. It was the sewer area that was very maze-like, and there was another one, but it wasn't so bad. Actually, you know my extras channel anyway, so let me put that back in. Okay, so if you go on to that one, and look at the playlist, there should be one for Wasted Dreams.
Let's find out what I can...
Please insert your ID.
I think it's not this one, I think it's that one.
Identification successful. Doors now unlocked.
Good job, I've got lots of ID cards.
How many people are going to get pissed off now? Outside security.
What are these monitors saying? It seems they have started bringing terminals back into the global network. Interesting. Presently, they are looking for unidentified persons who have survived the Explorer FX2 explosion. Hey, this is about me. I should be careful. After all that's happened, these guys won't be very nice to me. It would be better not to wait. These doors are also closed. There must be something important inside. Oh yes, my kind of locker. They open as soon as you approach them. You can never have too much ammo. I love lockers like this one. One press and it opens. There's nothing interesting, but I will take this cable. Hi there.
Hello, you want to try some good stuff?
What have you got?
The pure Algiller's grass.
No thanks. Nothing. Some storage boxes. I don't have a clue on how I should use them. Some storage. Nothing.
Is the hand scanner? Or the bracelet? Hmm.
No. I learnt this trick at the academy. I hope it'll work here. Good. Now to connect the other end. And all I need to do now is to get this door stuck and the passage is free.
I was going to stick that door, but never mind.
And all I need to do now is to get this door stuck and the passage is free.
Oh, okay. How would you do that thing?
This will do.
Okay.
Don't try anything stupid. Alright, I surrender. What is going on here? I don't know, I just work here. I don't believe you. Do I have to use force? All I know is that there are survivors from Explorer and they should be found. Tell me more. That's all I know. What's inside this locker? I've never seen inside, I don't know. But you know the code, right? I don't know, but I did see them entering it once. Enough of that, spit it out. I'm not really sure, but I think it's Vidraxpo. You'd better be right. Let's try the code. Nothing. Wrong one. think you're smart. It's the wrong code. Really? They must have changed it. I don't believe you. You better start telling me the truth. I'm telling you the truth. That was the code.
Okay. Right. I'll catch you with this next week. Let me just see whether I'm in a good place or not. Gotta do all that shit again. Right, okay, it's fine. I will sort that out next week. At least I know where I'm going and where I need to be. So that's it for this week. I will be back tomorrow with Amiga Monday. I know the 486 is a bit busted from Saturday. So what I'm gonna do is between now and next stream, which is tomorrow, I will get the the Mister sorted out, loaded with Darkseid 2, and I'll get up to the point where we're on the PC version, and then if I get this working in the meantime, we can resume on this. If not, we've got the backup for the Mister, so I don't have to kind of do the whole 20 minutes in not working, and I'll have to kick it off. That's what I had to do on Saturday, unfortunately. And I really need to find out why the memory modules are just not working properly. It's kind of weird. I'm hoping it just needs a clean, but we'll have to see on that one. So yes, so thanks for everybody for popping in. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I will be back, like I said, I will be back tomorrow. Let's see who's available for raiding. See if anybody's doing any tomatoes. Nope. Although for some reason I've tagged this as me. Oh, I've forgotten to tag this for Mados. It should have been tagged for Amiga. That's my fault. I keep forgetting about that. The problem is the tagging system on Slobs is shit. So I have to remember to do it on this. So yeah, sorry about that. Steve Charlie Farr is still playing Doom 3.
But a waistcoat pop.
Looks like he is. So yeah, we'll go over to Charlie Farr's playing Doom 3. It's part of his huge Doom series that he's been doing. So he's played Doom 1, 2, Final Doom, which had both episodes of TNT and Plutonia. He's done Doom 64, and he's now on Doom 3. I think he's just started. It's part way through. He's got the pinky around, and he's got a shotgun on. What else has he got? He's got a few weapons. Shotgun, machine gun, Gatling, and I can't remember what the other one is. He might have the pulse rifle. Not sure. Yes, I'm ending. I do apologise for that, Stoke. I didn't realise you'd gone away. Well, you've got the VOD anyway to catch up on. So yeah, we'll definitely get back to. Well, we've got the rest of CD6 to go through. I'll try and figure out where we're up to with it, so that I know. I think we're pretty much ending that CD. I think we've got another week on it, and then we can move on to CD7, and then we've got Wasted Dreams, and then I think after Wasted Dreams, I'll do another long game. I think Litwarski mentioned one, and I'll have to go find out what it is. We can do that one, and then what I'm gonna do after that is the other long-winded game that I want to do is the First Samurai. So I think that's how we'll go, just so that I can get some long-winded stuff in. So yeah, let's go raid Charlie 4. Thanks everybody for popping in, and I will see you tomorrow. If not, the rest of my stream schedule is Tuesday and Sunday. This week is gonna be Mados with Darkseid 2, and then I think it's the Fridays is gonna be the random one, random gaming. I'm going to at least look at Lemmings on Windows 3.1, because that'll be interesting to see how that works out. But other than that, I will see you then. Bye.